Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I will be your caster and cameraman for today, and I am not running solo. I'm once again running with the Noodle of Gun. How you doing, Gun Noodle?
Doing good, doing good. How are you today?
I am doing absolutely fantastic, my friend. It looks like everybody's tagging up as Cell Stars, so we're not going to know who is
Yes.
who as they're tagging up together, Gun Noodle, but how you doing, my friend? And I am excited for this match. What do you think?
Well, I'm excited too. I haven't cast in a while, so I'm ready to get back into it.
Both of these teams right here, just so you know, Gun Noodle. Agartha finished second place in the Mace Cup. South
Mm.
Stars also in number one, winning a couple of the South American Cups and the top 5 finisher in RBTs over the years as well. Right there, that says it all. That's what kind of matchup we go in now. 1 through 5, Parish Overgrowth, Gun Noodle. I don't know who made this map, but I'm looking forward to it.
It was you. Well, when you put it like that, I'm now even more excited for this match than I already was. So let's go. Let's go. Where's their fourth? I'm joining as their fourth. Let's go.
There it is. And when you go, oh, there, it looks like we're finally getting into this action, Gun Noodle. And I've been waiting for this. Here we go. 5 chapters of Left 4 Dead could start now. Opening attack again will be the Jockey Charger, Boomer Smoker. Gonna see a Death Charge, Gun Noodle? What do you think?
It would be a fantastic start to the match. But actually, they're going to send it in. We'll find out. Smoker getting cleared immediately before even grabbing anybody. Charger going to land. Not quite the death charge they wanted, of course, but they're actually going to get a little bit of damage to start it off. A little bit of a 4%, 3.5% hit. Not bad.
Look at that, Gun Noodle.
Oh, there's the tank already.
No chip possible. This is going to allow Dustburn to get the car into play. He is the first tank of the game for Agartha. They're just cleaning out some commons, and Gun Noodle, I don't think with where this spawned at that you have any time to get the second car. It's too far away.
Well, we'll see what he attempts to do. He's already dug out that first one, and we're seeing South Stars actually move back now. And I like that, because the only time I've played this map, we hung out right here in this alley and got wiped. It was fun. Car is in an interesting spot. I don't know if he's gonna be able to work that around. Now we got South Stars actually pushing forward. I think he's actually just gonna commit to this one. He lands that first punch, but obviously doesn't have that corner. Hunter trying to capitalize on that separation. Can he do it? Tank off in the distance doing something else. I'm watching this 1v1, and Hunter does not win the 1v1. Smoker insta-cleared. And now this tank's really got nothing. A beautiful punch on the drop down, but he's still got really nothing. I like these plays from South Stars right now. Now this tank on his own trying to maybe throw some rocks, but wow. Nick winning that 1v1 with that Hunter off the separation, that could have been disastrous if it landed.
That is an understatement, Gun Noodle. They needed that Hunter to land. To be honest with you, Noodle, I don't know why all 3 SI didn't try to get him. I'm completely baffled.
Had that separation.
I don't know about this, Gun Noodle. I mean, he needs... Oh, my goodness. No.
Ooh.
He might be able to make a play on this. What do you think?
We'll have to see. That car's in a good spot. But now look at this. South Stars pushing back immediately. They're not messing around. That's a 1 boom on the collateral. Charger dropping in. Not quite going to land. And that car's now on top of that roof. Oh, my goodness. It's just car hot potato now. Can he get it down? They're just going to push forward again, MK. And he's committing off of this another punch. He has yet to get a corner, though. Landing a second punch, and he's going to go down. 82% bonus still remaining for South Stars. Honestly, they did... they outplayed that tank severely.
Yeah, that was... I mean, he got 4 punches. The only bad part was one was God framed, so I don't think he got any damage from when he killed the Hunter and it landed at the same time. Just an unfortunate scenario for the tank. But that was a really wild chase there with the survivors playing chicken with the tank saying, nope, we're not going to run into this hittable. It's not happening. We're just going to go the opposite way. And it works out in their favor quite a bit, Gun Noodle. Look at that. 82%. That's big bonus.
Very big bonus. The only thing about it is obviously this map's not worth much. I'll hold that thought because it's going in. Jockey landing in the back. Smoker tried to take the same person, but it didn't land. Spit's going to get nothing because it went down. And the Boomer jumping in. And we got ourselves a quad attempt coming up.
Yeah, just 3% from the hit. The only thing that's going good for Agartha right now, Gun Noodle, is that this chapter's only worth 300 distance.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the chapter's only 300 distance, so even with the 500 bonus, it's not gonna be completely overwhelming. It's still gonna be a big score for chapter 1, though.
Look out.
But they do have the quad. Oh, they don't have the quad. That spitter. I guess the spitter died second. I completely missed that. Thought it died third. So they do have the charge spit with the 100 jockey. So no quad. Big damage potential if anything can land. The charger getting melted. Beautiful skeet coming out. That was amazing. Little bit of spit damage, but overall nothing. And they're still going to have 501 bonus. And that is going to be what they lock in MK. This match starts. South Stars locking in an 800 exact score.
That is a big start for them, and very impressive beginning, Gun Noodle. I mean, you're firing on all cylinders when you start out with 800 points from the gate with a 300 distance chapter. This is big, and thank you very much, Kyo, for explaining some of the things that I can't right now in chat. And thanks for joining in. Can't see that name. Is that Kenneth? Thank you for joining in, my friend. But Gun Noodle,
Explaining instead of playing.
Agartha has to perform now on their survivor side, or they're going to be caught in a deficit a lot on only a 300 distance chapter.
Yes, sir. But I think they can. I'm not very familiar with them, but we'll have to see. Smoker unable to land a shot. Oh, but the jockey's in the back. They didn't notice the jockey. It's still getting ticks.
I'm a reload.
I don't know who that charger was, but that was amazing. I love that.
Yes. I love the death charge attempt. Obviously, it didn't quite work, but in the end, the jockey got decent damage. Actually, Rochelle falling all the way down to 76 HP, and we've got an OC tank coming up now. Or South Stars.
When the B-hop is too good, Gun Noodle. When the B-hop is too good.
I didn't see the whole thing. I just turned the camera just to catch him falling in the water.
Oh my goodness. But 24 damage does come out from the jockey. Like you said, some common damage on the horse. And we didn't do a roster rundown. I'll take, let me see. I'll take your South Stars. OC is actually OZ. Then we got Axon, Slay, and Bugatti. Why don't you take away Agartha for us?
All right, and it looks like we got, I don't know, Hiroshi, horse. I like horse, but we're going to call him Hiroshi. Dustburn, Novux, and Lolly Gangster, who I'm actually familiar with Lolly Gangster. I think I've casted him quite a few times, actually. Very good player.
All right, they got the high ground. Oh, Noodle, he's not going to be able to get it. Okay, so this is a no hittable commit tank. He has no choice. He has to commit here. Survivors are going to push forward here. Oh, this is a mistake. If they get capped by the car here,
no.
Oh, the charger is big. Now he can just play guard the survivor. Here he goes. He gets the rock. First hit comes out. Second hit. They're doing a good job on shooting him. Oh, he's still healthy, though.
Yeah, very healthy.
Rock. And now he just gets to guard the survivor that's down.
That car is scaring me if they push forward anymore. And Alex might corner himself. Okay. He's not. Playing good. I like the corners. Or I like the guarding. I think he's going to recommit here. Oh, no. He's right on the car. He lands the punch. Okay, the car actually isn't going to come into play because he's missing the punches. And, the survivors might actually be able to come out of this. It was a little scary. Smoker dropping in to cover that. A beautiful self-clear. And Tank dropping in from the back once again. Guarding the survivor. He's down to 1.1k. Look at this. Agartha might come out of this. It's going to be tough. Here we go. Missing that punch. Chipping him down, he's going to die. That was looking super scary, and they actually came out of it pretty good, MK. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Yeah, they're not able to win the round, but they have a really good bonus right now. They still have 476. They could find the other set of pills, which would give them an extra 15 points. Not enough to win the round, but they should be able to take this choke point. Spitter not delaying the survivors. I think he should have. He could have escaped. But all right, they take this choke point. The only thing that's risky here, Noodle, is they're going to drop down with
still
spawns
over
up.
450 bonus. They should honestly be counting their lucky stars right now.
They got the extra pills.
Stars.
They do got the pills here, Noodle, but the infected are not going to pull the trigger. They can get up on those buildings over there, Noodle, but it's not easy, and they don't seem to know the way to. So they're just going to throw the flag up for a minute. Hit it here. Nice rocket boom. Doesn't get popped. Smoker lands. Hunter gets an 11, but what happened? Oh, the spitter didn't make the spit. He got picked. I didn't see that. So they only take what? It's like 5 damage from that since they found the pills? That's it.
Something like that. And that's exactly what they need. They need to take, this is going to be a real close game here if they're able to lock in this bonus. And that's what we expect is the close game.
Now, this could be the last hit. I don't think they'll have time for another one, so Southstar's got to make this count, and Agartha just got to take this hit pretty clean. They're going to send everything off the top. Oh, the Charger gets melted. Proxy stumbled. Spit delay. And it looks like they're going to go into the safe room with about a 40-point delta.
Yeah, that Spitter has 1 HP. Look at that. They might get staggered spawns if these commons slow them down, but no, I don't think so. I take that back. They cleared them up pretty well. I think they're going to be able to make it in here.
Yeah, they got it.
And they do. 800 to 752.
Only about a 40-point game, 48-point game. I'll get it eventually. Process of elimination will get there. All right, we're in the books, and we have a match, Gun Noodle. 48 points after one.
And I don't think Gia has any faith in the team. First to put 500 comments to Agartha is gonna be a millionaire. I gotta say, for chapter 1 of a Parish map, 800 to 752 is quite the score.
Right? It definitely is.
Unslot, please. Does he need another slot?
There we go.
Okay,
Pop one open for one of their spectators. We got him in, and oh my goodness. Oh my. I have not seen this tank yet since the update, Gun Noodle. This is going to be the 83%. Now, due to this update, I have no idea what's going to happen. So this one I'm going in a little blind. This one has not been tested, so.
It's just going to spawn in the fucking sky and die.
There is a hittable during this event now. Question is, do they know where it is? Charger, Smoker,
We'll
Jockey,
find out.
Boomer. Boomer gets shut down. Charger does land. Jockey does land. Smoker does not. They're going to have a 2-2 since the Boomer died first. I didn't see the second one, Noodle. I don't know if the Charger died second or third. So it might be a bad 2-2 or it might be the best 2-2 you can get. I don't know.
I also didn't catch it, so we'll just be surprised, I guess. I like being surprised. I gotta say, Southstar's starting off very well. They're clearing extremely quick on everything. You almost barely have time to even process and say what's happening. It looks like they've got the Charger Hunter with the 2-2, and they're gonna send it in. Charger rocketing off the roof. The Charger and Hunter going for the same person, but both getting nothing. Spitter also got nothing. A boom, nice one boom from the roof, but that was no damage from that hit, MK, other than the common damage that they're letting Ozzy take.
Yeah, that is it. And they're going to be able to blitz out through the choke point. I believe they'll even be able to run through the middle without having to worry. But I don't know. It's going to be real risky. It doesn't seem like, no, they're not going to go through the middle. They don't have time to do this. So they'll just take the long route, Gun Noodle, take it safe out in the open. This is where Overgrowth comes into play because all this bush and shrubbery, it is a little difficult to see the SI move around. And I believe that is what we call a failed quad, Gun Noodle.
Oh.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Not even.
Nothing coming out of
just
there.
0.1, which is probably a common hit from behind or a friendly fire shot.
Survivor play so far has been immaculate. The thing is, though, I'm not trying to curse them. We'll have to see if they can stay consistent, because that's often the problem with a lot of teams. It's just staying consistent with the clears and staying consistent with their, high-level play. So far, it's been great, though. We've got now the 2-2 with the Charger Hunter. Once again, we saw this hit just a little bit ago. A nice 2-boom. I think they're actually just going to wait.
Yeah,
It looks like that's what they're set up for.
they want a good set of spawns for this first turn. Now, if this is where I don't know what's going to happen, because if you hit here, you can't guard the tank, and the tank doesn't spawn in the same area, Gun Noodle. He can be hunt down right now and caught in an area where he can be heavily chipped without protection. Oh my goodness, the skeet is out. The Charger misses. Gun Noodle. Southstars is popping off.
No kidding.
See where this tank spawns.
This is impressive.
It's going to spawn in this little garage. If he spawns in the garage, yes he is. Okay.
He's in the garage.
And they're just going to back off. They don't know about it.
Okay.
They don't know about it. So.
All right, so he's going to be able to... Oh, well, they're going to chip a little, but not as much, 20 HP a chip. A nice little arc boom over the roof there, getting one.
And by the way, just so you do know, Gun Noodle, this the next patch will not have that tank spawn there anymore. He will spawn on the other side of the bus station as normal. So that
Okay,
will be changing. Yes.
The normal Parish spawn.
Yeah, it's just better there. It gives the tank. It's where he should be able to spawn. If he's there, I think it's too fast to commit. Shouldn't be able to get there when there's a horde that doesn't stop. That takes about 15 to 20 seconds to stop, just my opinion. But it is Horse. It's the second tagging game for his team.
Horse.
I believe that's how you pronounce it, Horse.
Hey, I don't know. I'll go with Horse. I like it. They did send in the Smoker Jockey there. Interesting. And they're going to now LOS.
Hey, this isn't the same. This is not quite the same. This tank, he can get over to that building over there. He just doesn't. I don't think he's aware of it. Again, this is just map knowledge. And they can push him hard now because he didn't push up to the roof. Oh, they're just gonna back off. They're gonna give it to him. Oh, he's just gonna walk it in.
I would say, is he gonna commit?
All right, Noodle, take it away.
All right. Oh my God! What a skeet! Axon is on it, and he's gonna get the corner on the boomed guy. But oh no, he's not. Oh yeah, he is. I thought he went over the fence there. Okay, so he's gonna get that first cap, but he's already under 1,000, and now he's dead. Only getting that one cap. I thought he wasn't even gonna get that cap. But look, I was on the other side of the fence, and it looked like Ellis fell the whole way over. But one in cap on this tank. That is very good. And look, we got a jockey trying to get some separation, but a 2v1 is not usually good for a jockey.
Dustburn got a little overzealous there going in without his team that wasn't quite in the spawn yet. I believe they got to kill this boomer or just go for a quad. I don't know what the call would be here because that bonus is huge, Gun Noodle.
But in YPG... I think somebody's a little upset. I'm not sure how this tournament works, but I also just noticed that Agartha is running on 3 green and 1 red, while Southstars is full orange. I'm not sure what the deal is there, but no one's brought it to anyone's attention, so I'm gonna imagine it's okay.
He must be pinging really high in red then for it to balance out, because they did suggest to balance pings.
Okay. Say I don't know how to look, so. But we're coming up on this. I mean, it looks like this could be this is gonna be the final hit, most likely.
You open up.
I forgot the safe room is like right over here.
You open up console and type status. It'll let you know what their pings
status?
are. I can't because it gives the IP, the chat, so I can't do that. Oh, this is a misplay. Oh, the charger lands. He spit blocks though. Oh my goodness, that hit just got negated by like half the damage because they picked the spitter. Oh no, he didn't get picked. He got blocked by the pole.
Yeah, so they're gonna walk in with 689 MK.
That is
big score.
That's almost 2K.
Yeah. Just almost
88.
Wow. Also, Dustburn has 170 some ping, so.
Yeah, that's why it distributed the ping evenly amongst the other team because he has all the ping on him probably.
I see.
So it is even because the number totals out, but sometimes when you have one person, like example, that would be pinging at like 180 and everybody else is 20, 20, 20, when everybody else is kind of just in the 70 range, like you can see that Cellstars is, it'll still even out. As the ping number adds up to the same as the other team. It's just, you just can't give somebody lower ping when they have high ping. We haven't figured that out yet.
That would be interesting to figure out, though.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. We need someone to create some better internet so it'll be instantaneous. I've heard rumors. I don't know if I've heard rumors of some things in the mix in the world, but I don't know if that's going to come to fruition in our lifetime, Gun Noodle.
Well, we can only hope. But let's just say this. They have a score of 1988 on 2 chapters of Parish Overgrowth, where the first chapter is a distance of 300. Is that not impressive? They are playing out of their minds right now.
That is a huge score.
Absolutely. And the question is, can Agartha keep up? They did in chapter 1. It was only about a 48-point game going into this chapter. They can keep up. But will they stay consistent, and will they be able to lock in a high bonus on this chapter too? Stay tuned to find out.
Yeah, they have to perform. They did pretty well on Chapter 1. I mean, considering where the tank got them in cap, that tank fight was just crazy. I thought for a while that Bugatti was, or I believe Bugatti had the tank, was just gonna punch the in cap guy and just kind of guard his dead body.
I'm pretty sure it was Ozzy. Hold on, I'm looking.
Ozzy? It was
Ozzy.
It was Ozzy. Okay, Ozzy had the tank. Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
It was. I mean, it was honestly a crazy tank fight on both sides. South Stars had like really impressive movement. You know, they had made the right calls going back and forth like they did, avoiding the hittable, and obviously it worked out. But we're gonna hold that thought because we're going live again, ready for the second half of Chapter 2. Agartha under pressure to perform now. We're going to see Dustburn leading the way with that shotgun. Jockey tried to, but M2'd. Shut down. Smoker spawned up front. Charger from behind. Boomer also already spawned up, so these spawns are in a little bit of a interesting situation here. It's on Agartha to push out. Here we go. Ellis is pushing out. A nice charge back into the safe and getting cleared before anything else. A little 2-boom on the proxy, and the Smoker's going to latch, getting instantly cleared. So, about a 3%er to kick us off here.
Yeah, not much coming out, but they do dig him away a little bit. It's tough to amount to a lot of damage without a spit. But Hunter returns to the fray because he did die a lot earlier from the other hit, which was the Jockey. Spitter is now up. Let's see what the next two will be. Jockey, Hunter, Spitter, followed by a Charger. Pretty much the best hit you can get without a quad, and the Hunter's going to pre-spawn really early, and looks like they want to send this really, oh my goodness, I don't know how much that DP was, but the Spitter actually missed, but it spreads down on the floor anyways, and gets Novix. Wow, what a spit spread, Gun Noodle.
That and the Hunter clear was just so incredibly slow. It's like, you know that moment when you start shooting at an SI and you think you kill it, so you turn away, but you actually didn't kill it, so now you're just getting yelled at? That's what it looked like the whole team of Agartha did there. Because they all started shooting at it, and then they all turned away simultaneously, just left it rip at him. We got to try to smoker pull in the back. It's going to land, but very nice on Dustbird to clear that. And a beautiful team skeet coming out from Agartha. Boomer gets shut down, so it's... And the smoker, I don't know if he's trying to die or what he's just doing. He's kind of waddling away. Now he's going to get a respawn, so...
Ready?
Maybe Agartha's got it figured out now. We'll see. Let's see what they got. They do have they have the desired hit they want, I think. Maybe get rid of the smoker. I'm not sure. They have a good order here to wait for that choke, but it looks like they're actually sending in the whole hit. Charger not landing. Smoke pull, Spit, and Jock are gonna die last.
Whoa. That is interesting, Gun. What do you think about them killing the Spitter for this?
It's interesting because what? That's gonna give them what? The Charger, the Hunter, the Smoker, and the Boomer, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have a tri-cap with the boom, and they don't even get out the door quick enough. The Boomer, if the Boomer gets his spawn, oh, he didn't get it. That would have been devastating for Agartha. Look at that, they get the choke point too, and with this being a little bit more open, it's easier to take. So the Charger's got to scramble for a spawn. Charger's not going to be included right now. None of the SI went. They're just holding. Boomer goes AI. It gets popped. And here's the second tank of the game for South Stars in the hands of Axon. It looks like he's going to march this way in right away. They're backing up. There's the smoker pull. They do clear it in time. Charger comes in. Oh, he misses. And the tank is able to decommit before this gets disastrous, Gun Noodle. That could have went real bad if he kept going. Oh, he's going. Okay. Charger is still alive with 200 HP. He does not have a despawn yet. He's chasing the survivors. They're split now. All the survivors are backed into a corner. He punches the survivor one time. He pops his pills. The Charger lead. Lands. No slams go out. Smoker pull. He gets a punch. 1200 HP. He's cornered. Is he even going to get it down? Yes, he will. And that is a dead tank.
Ow.
But the only thing that's great from that Gun Noodle is that's going to munch away damage bonus. And it's gonna
lost the round.
Yeah, and it's going to go down quite a bit more. I mean, it only seemed like one in cap, but the fact that they focused the damage bonus, it makes that tank look like he did a really good job and getting about 24% bonus. A little more, actually.
They are about 124 down right now before they even turned off this alarm. And we got a nice charge spit gonna come out, so a couple of ticks gonna come out from that spit. Nick get beat to death by some commons and a boomer in the back, dropping them down to 489. And they're now 199 down in bonus. And like I said, they haven't even shut off this alarm yet, MK. They still got a couple more hits to take.
And the thing is, their bonus is really good right now. It's not bad at all. It's just that Cell Stars put up a big number.
Yeah, South Stars was great, and you know you can't beat great with good.
All right, it's a quad. They're gonna send this as soon as they can. There's gonna be no reason to wait for this. They have no spitter. Here it goes. Everybody's up. The Smoker and Jockey took the same target. Hunter lands. Nobody's clearing it. Oh, it's a rolling kind of tri-cap, but the damage is adding up so much as Horus lost all of his bonus.
Wow.
That was about 200 points, down to 254, and they should be able to walk it in with the pill pop here, Gun Noodle, but at what cost?
Lots and lots of bonus.
Yeah, I don't think.
Actually,
they get in. They get in. They can't stop.
Yeah, they're gonna get in.
They'll delay it, but
except they delayed it. Yeah. So we're gonna see the 2 extra hits here. Charge Jock from the top. The Jockey got a scratch. The Charger got a punch. Nothing else really, but they only have 203 bonus left, and that's what they're going to lock in, bringing the score to 1988 for South Stars to 1452 for Agartha.
And they needed those points. They needed more than that, actually, so they'll fall down a little bit more, but not by much.
It's not over. It's still winnable, but they got to find a way. They have to find a way to shut down the absolutely dominant survivor play of South Stars, because if they don't, it's going to get out of hand.
Right? It definitely will. And a 56% tank, so this is going to be... Oh, wow, fast ready ups. Okay, they cancel for a minute. But this tank, oh my goodness. Let me think. This is going to be in the house where you can drop through the hole in regular Parish. That's where this is going to be, so... Noodle, we are going to see a couch possibility. Left 4 Dead 1 couch come into play.
Couch?
Yeah, Left 4 Dead 1 couch. These things are janky. They fly like crazy, and they are in caps.
Hell yeah. Sounds funny.
If you can. And there's also hittable refrigerators that do 8 damage. Hunter coming in, finds the target. Nice rolling 2 cap in the spit, both of them for a little bit. Very good opening attack, but the clears were just dynamite fast, so the damage is minimal.
Even with the dice 2 cap, they just cleared it so fast. It's impressive.
Certainly is. 96.2% bonus, 1,270. But not only that, but they're able to push back here before spawns are ready. I know they wanted to send it, but the Smoker was way overzealous, and they just kind of throw away their quad here. Gun Noodle just sacked it.
Not only did they throw away their quad, they've got a Charger and a Jockey that died last, so they're going to get the Hunter Smoker with their 2-2.
The retro support with a spit is what it's going to be. And not only that, they're going to be able to blitz this choke point. I would like to see them set that up. I know they want to hit there at that choke point, as it's very valuable to get damage there. But when everybody's not ready, you got to be patient, Gun Noodle. And look what they surrendered. The underpass, too. That's the consequence for nothing hitting. As they send now, Smoker lands. Okay, Hunter does not find a target. The Boomer does. And again, just 3 hits in, and the damage is very minimal from Agartha.
So I just realized, look at South Stars. 3. I count 3 shotguns.
Yeah, they just don't want to take damage.
I see that. And
Maybe
it's working.
Am I wrong about this tank spawn? I thought for sure it would be. If they don't got a drop, then no. Charger has a dream. It's not going to come true. The Jockey and Smoker don't really want to help until after the Charger was dead. The Jockey gets sentenced and killed. Smoker tries to get a scratch and does. And again, 4 hits in, and still 90%. They still have the perfect score threshold going on right now, Gun Noodle.
I feel like Agartha is scrambling right now, and I don't think they need to be scrambling, because I know the what was the deficit, like 500? That's not that high in the grand scheme of things, but they're playing like they're down 1.5k and need the wipe in 50% before tank. Like, they're scrambling really hard to get something. A nice shutdown. Charger going in, getting a stumble, nothing else. Bit died in there. Now we got the tank coming up. It's going to be in the hands of Novux for Agartha, and they need something big here, MK, because look at all that bonus still left, and they're 50% of the way through the map now.
Yeah, the tank should back off and
he is.
get his hittable. He chooses not to. He's just going to throw rocks from the window. No couch.
No couch.
Sorry, Gun Noodle, no couch.
But couch. Where is the couch?
Boomer lands. I don't think we have time to check out the couch. We'll set out with the wipe-ins. Oh, he's in. Take it away, Gun Noodle.
All right, we got the early pull, landing the punch, but no corner. He punches that tree. He doesn't like trees. I like to see it. Unable to get the corner on the boom guy. There we go. Now he's going to get one, but he's already down 800 HP. Look at this. He finally gets the cap. He's going to get nothing else, MK, unless this rock lands, and it's not going to. Comets still everywhere, but they're able to focus fire that tank down beautifully, and right in the blink of an eye, the tank is dead, and we're going to see right here after the pill pop, they're going to have 884 bonus still remaining, MK. This is insane right now.
Yeah, they're looking extraordinarily healthy post-tank, and also coming up on 70% of the way through the map. They'll be able to walk by the couch if they want to. They'll drop right next to it out of the hole, but as Parish Overgrowth, you have no choice but to take the topper out. And the Infected are going to choose to throw the flag, let them have it, and hit on the way out. And as all talk or voice chat was just used, I got to close that out. All right, we're good. Oh, Noodle, the Charger, and the Hunter. The Chargers and Hunters are just not connecting for Agartha on this chapter, and that's why they're so healthy. 833 bonus. They're going to be able to get through the house. They might even be able to get out almost through the warehouse building. At least they'll get inside and not have to take a hit on the transition. They're just slightly ahead of the Infected on every choke point. Just a little bit, Gun Noodle. Just enough where they can't be set up properly.
Yeah, it's like they're playing this they're being very aggressive with their play style, and I like it because it's working. It's a very risky maneuver to be super risky like this, but it's working for them, so I don't see them stopping anytime soon. I mean, why would they? They've got the Boomer hopping in from the back, getting shut down, and I think that was just a sack.
Yeah, and they're just going to hold W. And oh, they're going to go. Oh, but only the smoker lands. The jockey will find a target eventually, Gun Noodle, but they are one hit away from solidifying over 3K for 3 maps.
Look at the smoker pull in the back, unable to land once again. Yeah, this is Agartha definitely scrambling. I heard that too. Hold on. I heard it that time.
Yeah, voice enable 0. If you just type VO voice, and you'll see it. Change it from 1 to 0. That'll stop it. All right, the last hit, which is probably one of the best hits for the Infected. Look how they could just drop on the survivors, nice and easy. All they got to do is have everybody set up where they want and make this happen. The only thing for them is to retro support. Hunter, oh, he does find a target. He's so lucky he didn't get skeeted. He pulls him out of the spit, gives him God frames.
What is that?
I have no idea. He should have let him walk through it and then pull him when he started walking on the other side, but
that was a Gun Noodle play.
3,300 bonus, 4 South Stars. And the thing is that Agartha's still playing good. 1452 is amazing for the first 2 maps of Parish Overgrowth Gun Noodle. Map 1 is only 300 distance.
Hey, they're playing good, but like we mentioned, they're playing good. Southside is playing great, and great is just better than good. That's how it goes. that was a Gun Noodle play. That's something I would do. I'd be like, oh, I see him in the spit, and I grab him.
Exactly. Hey, at least you know, right?
Oh yeah, I'm fully aware of my stupidity sometimes.
It's always about trying to get the best value you can, but here we go. The second half of Chapter 3 goes live. It is now going to be Agartha with her survivor. There has been no wipes. Nobody has died yet. Not even a single survivor. Will we see that trend sway from this chapter? Bugatti's tank coming up. Opening hit also 2-2 under Jockey.
Got the baits coming out from Agartha. They're taking their time. Clearing all the common. Now they're all going to push out as a single unit. Got the triple boom, though. Hunter landing. And that's going to be some spit damage because look at all the things blocking her in. Does she stumble back in? She does. Oh, no. Down to 49 HP. Lollygangster taking a ton of damage, too. That's going to be 15% on the first hit, MK. That is not the start they wanted.
No, not the start they wanted, and now look, 2 spawns are going to be ready for that turn I was telling you about. They could choose to send this. No, I don't think they will. They don't have everybody ready. Oh, they're gonna. Okay,
oh,
Charger
yeah,
goes. Lands. It's a rolling tri-cap that comes in. Another rolling tri-cap because the Charger gets cleared.
Oh, my goodness.
And my goodness, look at that. That is almost, count it, 30%, 2 hits. Averaging 15 right now. Agartha needs to get it together. Dustburn taking a beating so far, down to 6 HP, not popping his pills, and they're going to have to take another hit at the exact same spot. They haven't even gone anywhere.
Oh. Boom from the top, and he kind of got baited a little bit. Look at him waddling back and forth. I love to see it. And now, like, unlike Agartha, Southstar is going to have this hit for this choke. Here we go, sending in a nice quick kill on that Hunter, but the charge spit lands a lot of damage on a Lollygangster, bringing them down under 70%, down all the way to 63. And MK, the Southstars walked in with 712 bonus. We are at 36% of the way through the map, and Agartha's sitting at 833. So they're just over 100 better than Southstars right now. Actually,
Yeah.
they're down to 801 now because of those pills.
Boomer, 1. Jockey finds a target. Smoker's a little late, but does find a target. This beautiful skeet from Dustburn with the assistance of some of the other survivors. But what a shot coming out there. Lollygangster with the assist. And it looks like they might be able to get this tank up if Rochelle just holds W. But the commons are not being cleaned up very quickly. So I don't know. No, they'll get one more hit. No way they get that tank up.
Charge spit, unsuccessful there, but some friendly fire coming out, and they still have the Smoker Hunter. Tank now up, as you mentioned before, it's going to be a Bugatti tank. We'll see what his plan is. Obviously not a great start for Agartha. They have 1 bleeding already, and we're not going to see a couch again. This is disappointing. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, the couch for the late tanks. We don't see him very often. I believe it's got to be in the 60s. Is that a rock?
I'm pretty sure it missed.
Okay.
It looked like it got it, but I'm pretty sure it got skeeted. And we're just gonna see. I think we're just gonna see Bugatti bleeding out Dustburn as much as possible. And Agartha's got about a 40-ish bonus to spare before they lose the round. So need a no-hitter, and they need it badly.
They need a no-hitter, or this tank just needs to get uno mas to get the victory for the round. And Bugatti is on the ground. He is in. Smoker gets early pull. It does not get cleared. Lollygangster gets cornered. Second punch at 3K. Another punch sells 2,300. Support goes in. Charger lands. Jockey gets melted. 1 slam gets cleared. That'll be his corner. Hits him with a rock. Another punch onto Nick. Another punch onto Nick. There goes the in-cap. Third punch onto Rochelle. This is huge damage. And gets another at 270. And what damage value did Bugatti get is amazing. He went for 33 damage up to 201. And their bonus has been decimated down to 266. And look at, they have 2 survivors at pretty much like 1 HP, Gun Noodle.
And that's going to be a cap. And that's going to be 2 caps. And I think the SI is going to cover this. Ellis getting pulled into the spit, so it's going to be a little bit more damage on the Novax. And oh my god. Agartha just not, and it's getting out of reach. We got a quad collateral now. Spit going down on the cap guy. Lollygangster going to be taking a beating. And I think Agartha's going to be here for a while if they don't get moving.
Yeah, I think they want to move. I don't think they can.
They're taking a beating, and it's getting to the point where it's getting out of reach now. Because the way Southstar Survivors has been, I'll hold that thought because they're sending in the hit. Charger stumble. Hunter is dead. Smoker tried to get a pull in the back twice, has now missed both times. But the way South Star Survivor has been, the only way Agartha was going to be able to keep up is if they had high-scoring Survivor rounds, and this is not at all that. They're only 73% of the way through, and they're already down to 130 bonus, and 2 are slow right now. So they're going to be eating a little bit more hits than, South Star's had to. Boom, going to get shut down in the back. And we got a Smoker now trying to get pull Nick from the front. A nice dodge and a nice clear, so nice little half a shutdown there.
Nick being a good teammate and getting pills for his friends. Lollygang for pops. That'll keep him a little bit more faster, but they get it with a pound spit. Get it? Yes, they will. It's a beat damage. Lollygangster just popped pills and he's slow again, Gun Noodle. And look at this Charger. He has a dream. Wow, what a clear.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Jockey, I'm down.
Oh, no.
I don't mean to be scary, none, but you
It's all right, Gun
But now
Noodle.
we've got
What do you think?
Shell in black and white.
I was gonna say I don't know if they're gonna make it now. This looking grim.
If they do, I don't think it's gonna be with any bonus. We got that Boomer on the alarm car, and Horse doesn't care anymore. He just says screw it. He pops that Boomer on the alarm car. Hunter in the back, Smoker on top. Still, and then there is the Spitter to go along with the Hunter, but the Hunter's gonna get Uzi skeeted. And a smoke pull in the back. Spit unable to land anything. So they're still alive. 78 bonus. Still making their way through. We've got a charge up now and still the Spitter. And they might make. I think they're gonna make it, MK. It's just, what are they gonna make it with? That's the big question here.
Yeah, now they have spawns above them, which is very advantageous. The Charger.
Into another alarm car.
It won't really do much though, Gun Noodle. But they will lose Dust Burn. Spitter gets a scratch onto Lolly. Another scratch onto Lolly. And it looks like they're going to finally be able to make it in with 3 survivors, so they're not going to wipe out, but they won't make it with a full squad. And they lose Rochelle, so they're repopulating the Earth is now over.
Well, now we're going to see. What else do we got? We got the Hunter Smoker out. Smoker pull in the back. It's going to go completely around Coach. Grab him on the neck. Some scratches coming off from the Hunter. It's going to die. Still a Charger up. It's going to be able to rock it in, I think. Here it goes. Going in, but getting absolutely melted down. I like that. But they're going to lock in the distance at least and a little bit of bonus. But now they are down over 1,000 points heading into Chapter 4. And MK, if something doesn't change with South Star Survivor play, this is going to be out of reach very quickly.
Yeah, comebackable is the question?
It all depends on if these guys can break South Star's armor. If they can't, no, it is not comebackable. Because we're going to see South Star put up another big chapter, and it's going to be nearly impossible for Agartha, especially if they can't figure out what's going on their Survivor side. But we'll have to see. Take it one chapter at a time. Smiles says it's Jover, so...
All right, I let them know the warning just in case, Gun Noodle. Just in case. But here we go. Probably is going to be the final chapter of this tournament match. Going to be South Star starting it off with their survivor side. Opening attack will be Jockey, Spitter, Charger, Hunter, and I'll tell you what, you can't ask for anything better for an opening attack, but you could definitely ask for a better tank spawn because that 80% looks grim for Agartha.
Absolutely, it does. We got that Hunter up in the sky. Oh, got that 25. And the Charger up front with the spit. Is he in the spit? He is. So look at this. MK. Life in Agartha. Oh my goodness. Over 20% in the first hit. Signs of life.
It is life, but the question is it too late is what it's going to be. But it is a great comeback right there. And look at Smiles like, as soon as I talk crap, that happened. That's exactly how it works, Smiles. But, all right, it's going to have they're going to try cap again. Oh, the Charger lands on. He still lands. He won't get the slam, though. Boomer comes in, dies second. Actually, no, dies third with the smoker. So good sack order, but not a lot of damage from that one, Gun Noodle. But with a great opening attack load they had, I don't think they're very disappointed right now.
Not at all. It was a great start. And we're going to have the Lolly Gangster tank here, like you said, about 80%, which is obviously not at all what Agartha was hoping for. They could have tried the call change vote to whatever percentage they wanted strat, but they didn't. I wonder if we're going to see an inside hit. It looks like they're trying to set up for it. We got the inside hit with the charge spit, but it looks like the Charger has decided to back off. I keep losing his ghost.
Yeah, he made a wise decision, Gun Noodle. If he was going to spawn on the ground there, that would have been really, really dumb.
Yep, so now we're going to see the hit out here. Hunter pre-spawned up. Maybe another 25. That would be quite funny.
This part of the map looks familiar.
You know, it looks like the start of Chapter 4 of the Parish, of the regular Parish. Here we go, sending in the hit. Got the jockey separation up front. Look at this, but he's unable to get around those tables. He got stuck on the tables. Otherwise, that would have been a lot more damage, I think. He tried to take it forward.
Gun Noodle, who's going to jump through the hole? Let's see if anybody does it. He's going to jump through the hole and fall.
Taking the shot.
Oh, nobody did it. I always want to see if someone does it. No one falls through.
You know, I did that.
I know, I did it there because everybody jumps over that to grab that melee real quick. So I was like, you know what, let's have a little fun. And it's funny.
I did that in the center.
It goes in, Hunter gets cleared right away. There's a pull in the back, though. It's getting a decent amount of damage. The Boomer's trolling it. I mean, the damage is adding up, but I think Southstars knows they just need the distance right now.
Exactly. See, this is the kind of damage Agartha needed, like Chapter 2, Chapter 3, whenever Southstars was demolishing their entire hit every single time. And now that they're getting it, it's like you say, it's most likely too late. They just need the good distance. Especially with how late this tank spawn is. But we've got the tri-cap, we got the Jockey Charger Hunter coming up for this stair, but they're not going to be able to hit the stairs. So I'm trying to see where they're setting up here. We got the Hunter spawned up down below, Jockey up front, going in, Charger not landing. Hunter's still looking to find somebody. Now he's just bouncing around the bottom, just being a goofball.
Yeah, this is a little bit different now. You have a ceiling hole, a hole in the ceiling where they can attack from, so it's not as safe as being inside as it used to be, especially fighting the tank. Oh, we got another one flying in here, another DP coming out, not a 25, but my goodness, the damage pounces are coming out, and now it's going to be, where do they choose to take this tank? There's a couple places they can choose. The alley would be the safe. The alley would be the safe bet, and that looks like what they're going to do. This is probably the safest spot.
Yeah, it looks. It doesn't seem very unsafe. That damage bounce. That was unassisted too. We're gonna see the Lolly Gangster tank. I was talking big about Lolly Gangster earlier, saying I've seen him in quite a few matches. And he's played very, very well, and so you know he's got this last tank and.
Go get the hittable. Where are you going? I thought I was gonna get the other one. Gun Noodle, he doesn't know where it is. It's to the left in the street. All he's got to do is drop and go left.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, but he's not. He's gonna forego that hittable, and he's gonna start making his way to the open window. I think. No, he's gonna drop down. Where's he going? He's gonna lose his first pass, so I think he's just gonna send this in. He does have the Hunter Jockey Charger, so some decent support. But look where Southstars is set up. All the way up there, and I get the feeling this is going to be really annoying for the tank. But let's find out. Working in that dumpster, already down to 4K, getting absolutely demolished by these Uzis. And now we've just got one. Lands the first punch. No corner. Dumpster up there, but unable to land. Hunter trying to squeeze through there, and he does. And we got the charge up top as well. And he's trying to squeeze that dumpster in there. He's going to get it. But the tank's going to die, and that's not going to be the wipe.
We all go down.
Yeah, that dumpster, I'll tell you what, Gun Noodle, if you get it into that second level, usually it just rattles and clears off every survivor. They got so lucky that that dumpster did not in-cap anybody up there. But they'll get another in-cap on top of that, or that's the first in-cap actually, but they survive. 530 bonus left about. More importantly, they survived the tank. That's all what they really needed, and I think Southstars pretty much solidified the W from this point, Gun Noodle. I don't think there's anything that Agartha can do to bounce a comeback now.
No, I don't think so either. But we're going to see them try. Of course, we got the little pull up front. A couple ticks from there. And a double boom. Everything else is dead. Smoker getting a little scratchy scratch there, but nothing else. And yeah, I agree. I think that's pretty much all she wrote there.
Let's kill all the zombies. Sound good?
These here zombies are trying to kill me.
All right. Here's the drop part coming in. You can't spawn in there like you usually did. A little bit different. They have to trigger the event button, and it is. And now the attack should be on the person on the stairs, and they don't go for him. This is interesting. They'll land a 2-cap gun Noodle, but a little bit of a misplay as it's quickly cleaned up. I don't know, Gun Noodle. I think the stack on the one person on the stairs would have definitely been the play there, because he was completely separated from his team. And if you cap him, you just got to play guard the survivor.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got Bugatti taking this tractor right away. What a jump that was. But it looks like Ozzy has fallen. So let's see, we got the Smoker Boomer, Jockey Charger up for this next hit. No spit.
Oh, he fell
Boom
too.
trying to get from below. Smoke pull. Charger punching him down. We got the Jockey as well. So it's going to be a cap and a nice level coming out from Bugatti. Yeah, and they're going to be able to pick Nick up. But now we're going to probably see the SI attempt to troll this here choke just to be trolls. It's my favorite part. Can the survivors make it across the tractor unscathed? We'll have to see. They don't have a smoker. Hunter spawned up front. Gonna land, but getting instantly cleared. Spit gonna go on that target, but he's gonna get out before it's able to do any ticks. Double boom in the back, and the Jockey is the only one up. And it looks like he's gonna try and come from the front here. And here we go, he's coming in. Is he gonna be able to get anything? They're chipping him down. He's heading in, but they're gonna be able to make it across, and the Jockey's just gonna wait. And we're chipping him through the floor.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. These are one-way drops. You can lose. There's 2 one-way drops here, so if you don't wait for your team, literally you can mess up. But what damage comes out? Look at all these scratches!
Oh my, we got the triple down here. And look at this. OC is on 3 HP, 2 HP now. So they were extremely close to the wipe there, but even then, 3.9k points so far.
Well, boys, this looks like it.
4 South Stars, and they're just racking up this impressive performance even more. We got the spit going down. OZ's just going to accept his fate and go down. Boom in the back. Beautiful shutdown. Smoke pull on the back line. A little few ticks in the Jockey up front now. Lots of separation coming out right now on South Stars, so a lot of damage on the Slay.
Who is black and white?
And they have, yeah, and we have no bonus now.
I don't think they're gonna have Slay soon.
They're gonna have Slay soon. But is there any more distant points? Yes, there are. Are they gonna? Where's the safe room? There it is. And I think we're gonna see one more attack unless something disastrous happens. That Charger got absolutely melted down. Spit going down, bouncing off the wall. No ticks coming out. A double boom in the front. And Slay is still hanging out. Slay is still making his way through.
Safe house. Let's go.
Commons
And
coming
there's
in
now
the
a
back.
smoker.
This is gonna
It's
be
the
it.
smoker. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the smoker in the back. Down goes Slay. And they are 2 points away from 4K.
Are they gonna get it? No, they're not. They're gonna be shy too.
They're gonna be shy by 2 because Slay died.
Man, we got lucky.
But still, 39-98. Their total score for 4 chapters of Parish Overgrowth. That is insane.
Man said there was nothing
And especially
to worry
since the
about.
patches got Noodle, these points have been reduced in the last update. So it was no longer 400 distance, 600 distance, 700, 700, 800. It is now 300, 500, 600, 700, 700 now. So that's a big difference. This all for balance as we quickly ready up to the second half of Chapter 4, which is the last one we'll see.
Reloading.
1900 point delta. Not enough. Actually, technically, they can actually come back. But here they come. Charger. 5. Okay, Charger gets a slam by hitting the survivor it wasn't intending to hit. Jockey gets M2'd and killed, and the attack is shut down. But for conversation's sake, Gun Noodle, they can still put up about 2,100 points. So technically, they can still win.
Technically, yeah, but with that start and the 7%er, I don't know.
Yeah,
They
I know.
can't eat damage. That's simple as that. We're gonna have a smoke. Try to pull in the back, unable to do anything. He's just gonna keep marching forward.
1876 is the number. Charger.
Oh, what a skeet.
I know, it's just, they're doing a great job. It just looks like it took a little bit to get warmed up here. Shutting down spawns very well right now.
I mean, their chapter 1 looked very solid. It's just chapter 2 and 3 is where things just went downhill. Especially 2. And like, well, it's like we've brought up multiple times. I mean, South Star Survivor play, the only way they were going to be able to keep up with it is if they kept getting high scores too, and they haven't been. And obviously, they can still win. But it's going to be very difficult if they're
83.2,
send
by
in.
the way. Jockey lands, gets cleared. Hunter finds a target. Spitter comes late, but we'll get a couple of dings. 83.2 is the magic number, just for you wanted to know, Gun Noodle. That's what they need to walk in.
86.6 is what they've got right now. So
Charger?
not. Oh.
Jump in the hole.
Oh.
Jump in the hole.
Wait.
Oh, he
what
almost did. He almost did. He barely missed it.
What was the magic number there, MK?
That is it, Gun Noodle, unless they find pills.
Well, they already walked by a set, and there's another set in the ambulance that they just walked by. Oh no, they're going back for it.
Thank you.
Oh, they got enough.
All
They
right.
got 0.5. They can still do it. Okay, Gun Noodle.
Yeah,
we're
that's
still,
a
we're back. We're back in game. Oh, this might be
Oh
it.
no, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, almost a rolling double in the back there, but they're not going to get it. Jockey's going to land finally after a little bit of struggling. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up.
Yeah, that'll definitely. I mean, if they walk in with this bonus, they can call finale. But they still got to deal with the tank, and this tank is not a tank to deal with without taking damage. Even if you play in the alley, I mean, there are ladders for the tank to chase the survivors off the top of that real simply. So it's just get your hittable in place and get your free corner up top. That's pretty much what it is, Gun Noodle. That should be the meta. FYI.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. We're going to see the charger up top. It's going to be a nice charge spit. One slam coming out. That's going to be lots of spit damage. Smoker in the spit, but a nice self-clear from Novux. So, honestly, a little bit of damage saved there, but still lots and lots and lots of spitter damage.
Oh,
There wasn't
Lollygangster
too many
TP'd.
Did he?
Yeah, he was stuck on the stairs. Okay, good thing to notice. So we'll have to patch that up there, Gun Noodle. I just noticed that. All right, Jockey, not able to delay. There's a Hunter and a Charger who's going to delay this jump. Oh my goodness! 25 coming in
The DPs.
onto Dustburn. Let's see if this Charger.
Landed on the head, and we got the what could possibly be the final tank for South Stars. It's gonna be Slay working in the dumpster. Can he get it into play? That was not the hit that he wanted. He's trying to work it out of there. Now it's on the roof. MK.
Oh, hey, I mean, he got it on the roof, right?
Yeah, he got on the roof. Now it's back down behind the fence now. Did Novix just take fall damage?
Sure did.
I heard the death scream. I thought it would have been funny if I just saw a dead Novix, but you know, nothing yet. He's still struggling with
Oh,
exclamation mark clear Collins. That hittable now in play.
he doesn't know where the second dumpster is.
He's already down to second pass. He's gonna have to throw this in. What's he got? A Hunter, Jockey, Smoker, and MK. Why don't you take this one? Because I think I took the last one.
All right, he should just punch this to the right and then jump on top of the white van and then climb up. Like,
Oh my God!
goodness! He gets the clip. Oh, he hits him in the face. Tank is going up. He gets Lollygangster on the bottom. The survivors have to drop now. They don't have an angle on him. He is down to 2,000 HP. Hunter lands, gets cleared. He gets an in cap onto Lolly. He is now alone. He can go to the high ground, but he is going to be shot through the ground. It will not be a place. He could strafe jump in onto Coach. And he does! Oh my goodness, he gets another punch! Charger can help. And he misses! And now Slay is by himself with 1,100 HP. He lands the
Oh
rock!
My God,
He
what
has
a
to
rock.
back off though. He doesn't have the HP to commit to the wipe. He
Yes,
does
he
get
does.
a punch there. Rock comes in. He lands another rock.
Oh, wow.
That will be it. That will be Southstars getting the victory over Agartha. 3,998 to 2,604. What a
nice
game.
scrim.
GG.
GG, nice scrim.